Okay, good morning everyone. How are you? Right, so today is our second class of the year, and also congratulations for being able to join this week's lesson. So for those of you who are able and who managed to join these two sessions, just give yourself a pat on your shoulder saying that yes, I am able to join I am able to join the class. Okay, so for those of you who are only able to join this week's class, it's okay. We understand your situation. Maybe last week you were unable to wake up early, and this week you have been pushing yourself. So that is good as well. So for those of you who are still unable to join the class, it's okay. We hope that you can join other sessions in the future. So if your friends are still not with us uh, for this lesson, so please tell your friends, try to wake up earlier, and try to join and listen to the lessons. All right, okay, so it's not hard for you. It's only you only have to play the video and then listen to whatever I am teaching, and then after that you need to take note. All right, okay, so to recap last week's lesson, okay, so you have okay, we have been looking at uh, so we have been looking at um, social networking. Okay, so we have been looking at social networking. We have been looking at different modes of a different medium of social networking. How do you keep in touch with your friends and family members? Which one do you think is the best and which one do you think is not? All right, and you also have learned how to uh, make comparison. Like I said just now, which one you prefer more, which one you prefer less. Do you like video calls or do you like writing letters? All right, okay, and so well done for those of you who managed to finish all the tasks given. Okay, even though this is not easy for you because you don't have your textbook, but you have been following the video, so you know what to do. But for those of you who still don't know what to do, you know that you can always uh, personal message me and ask. Okay, you ask doesn't mean that I will scold you right away. So you need to give me very good reason why you were not why you didn't understand the first lesson. Okay, all right, so uh, now we are going to look at this week's lesson. Okay, so for this week we are going to look into grammar stuff. So for this part onwards, I want you to get ready with your stationaries, foolscap paper, and also 100% attention. All right, okay, so are you ready? Okay, now we are going to start the lesson of the day. So today we are going to look at tenses in general. So if you look at the PowerPoint in front of you right now, okay, so here is a very brief explanation on past tense, present tense, also future tense. So basically you have studied this in your uh, during your primary school years, and then in your form 1, and then in your form 2, and also back in your form 3. So quite a number of you I have taught this before. So basically this is a very quick revision for you. Okay, very quick revision. So we are going to look at this very quick. Okay. So past tense is referring to uh, actions that has happened or that previously existed. So has happened. So so this one has happened means benda yang sudah berlaku. Okay, or a state that previously existed. Previously existed means that pernah wujud. Maksudnya pernah ada suatu ketika dahulu. So maybe now, okay, maybe you think, maybe you're telling a story about something that has happened uh, in a period of time before the existence of the current situation. Okay, so you will use past tense to tell your story. Okay, so that is for past tense. So usually if you look at the time frame, okay, if for past tense you use yesterday, not long ago, or if you want to take a longer time frame, you can use once upon a time. Right. Okay, for present tense, present tense is a tense expressing an action that is currently ongoing. So we are talking about something that is masih berlaku. Okay. Or habitually perform. So this thing is something that is uh, routine. Is a routine. Or a state that currently or generally exists. Usually we are talking about fact. Okay, fact. Okay. So when you talk about fact, you don't use present tense to tell a story. So for example, if you want to say this one, currently or generally exists, you can say the earth revolves around the sun. So we know there is only one sun and we know there is only one earth that is going around the sun. There cannot be two earths or three earths going around the sun. Okay? So the time frame could be every day because you're talking about routine. Okay? Or this morning you want to talk about something that happened uh, around that time. Okay? And then another one is a fixed time, usually scheduled. So you want to say, I am cooking uh, tonight. So you are talking about a schedule. So probably like, okay, you have like tons of people who are cooking. And then after that, um, you have ton of people who are cooking. And then say for example Monday you have mother's cooking, your mother cooking, and then Tuesday you have your sister cooking, and then today is Wednesday, so Wednesday you are cooking. So you're talking about something that has already been planned, okay, and it's already been scheduled. Okay. I'm not going to talk about future tense because if I talk about future tense, it is going to take very long time. But I want you to see this video on past, present, and can. Okay, so there is a. Okay, all right. So for present tense, okay. So today we are going to look at present tense. Okay. So present tense, we are going to look at two. Okay, the first one is present simple and also present continuous later on. Alright, so for present simple, okay, so earlier Present simple uses, okay, is used to describe habitual things. Okay, you want to talk about truth, you want to talk about simple stuffs, so you use present simple. So here, if you look at the table given here, so we have three different forms of pronouns that you can use in present simple. Okay, but in these three forms of pronouns, you can use it, you can see the differences in four different types of sentences. Okay, so the first one, you look at the positive, okay, in a positive form or affirmative. So next time, if you got your book, you can see either they use positive or affirmative. So for I, if you look here, so I, you cannot put S or ES, okay? So I is just go. So I go to school every day. So negative becomes I do not or I don't, okay? If you contract do not, it becomes don't. So I do not or don't go to school every day. For question, so it's a question form, okay, interrogative form. So you ask question, do I go to school every day? Yes, you can ask people, say, do I go to school every day? You don't use does I go, okay? So if you look, okay, if you see in the beginning, okay, the positive form of go, the verb go for I doesn't have S or ES. So all the way in the four forms of sentences, be it positive, negative, question or response, you cannot have S or ES for the verbs for I category. Okay? And then next one is the singular form pronouns. He, she, it. Okay? So he, she, it. So everything must have S. Okay? Everything must have S. So if you see here, okay? Goes, does not, or doesn't, does, or does not, or doesn't. Okay, so for this one, okay, he, she, or it only. So this one means that, say for example, if you see here, positive is goes, negative does not go. You cannot put does not goes, okay, it is wrong. So because of here, the es behind here cancel, so and transfer to here. Okay, that's why it becomes does not or doesn't if you contract it. Okay, so the question form does, not do. Okay, so singular, remember, must have S or ES. Okay, does he or she go, not does he or she goes. This one is a very common mistake that you did, so this one is wrong, you cannot use it here. Okay, so does he or she go to school every day? And the response is yes, he or she does. Make it short. Okay, you don't have to write very long. Or no, he or she does not or doesn't. Plural forms of pronoun is also the same as I. Okay, no S. Okay, no S, no S or ES. Do not or don't. Okay, do we or they go? Yes, we do. Yes, they do. No, we do not. Yes, they don't. Okay, so that is for present simple. How about present continuous? Okay, so for present continuous, you need to notice the be verb transformation. Okay, so if the be verb transformation, you need to look at the be verb that transforms in each sentence. Okay, so how do you change be in your sentences? Okay, if you look in the video given here, in the video shown, okay, so again you need to look at the three different groups of pronouns. Okay, so the first one is I. So how do you change I in B? I will use am. You can never use I is or I are. Okay, so if you look in this video, I mark red, okay, big cross for is and are for I can never be I is or I are. Okay, so if you do it in your sentence, please don't do that. Alright, okay, second class is the singular form pronouns. Okay, so again, if you look at Okay, pronouns like he, she, or it. Okay, he, she, or it. And then how do you change this? This one will automatically become is. Okay, you cannot use he am, or she am, or he are, or she are. Okay, so that is a big no in grammar. Okay, how about plural form noun pronouns? Okay, plural form pronouns. Okay, you are talking about group, like the pupils of for Cekal, or the students or the pupils of SMK Ashakirin. So pronouns we use is we and they, and we can only use are for be verb. You cannot say we am or we is. Okay, so you look at the video and then make sure, please remember to do it, to write it in your notes later on. Okay, so you can play this video again and again, and please remember to copy this. Okay, so this is a very fundamental rule that you need to remember, so that you won't be doing the same mistake over and over again. All right. So for present continuous, okay, please remember this one. For continuous, you must have the ing for your verb. Okay, ing. Remember this one because it's continuous, it's ongoing, and means that this thing is still happening. So must have the ing. So this one, please remember you need the, so the formula for this one is be plus verb plus ing. Okay, so be plus verb, okay, be plus verb plus ing. So be here, like the one I explained, and is or are. And then verb is, obviously, you know verb is kata kerja, and your kata kerja must end with ing at the back. So if you look at number one here, so I am going. Okay, so you look here, I am going, that is for positive sentence. If for negative, which means, okay, not doing that thing, so I am not going to school now. Question, you ask question to people, am I going to school now? So your response, if positive, yes, I am. If your response is negative, no, I am not. Okay, for singular form pronouns, okay, remember this one, he, she, or it. Okay, So he or she is, so this one, the be verb, okay, and then plus the kata kerja plus the ing, okay, going, okay. So he or she is going to school now. Or for negative, he or she is not, or if you contract, it will become isn't going, okay. He or she is not or isn't going to school now. Or for question 4, is he or she going to school now? And so you look at the response. If it's positive, yes, he or she is. Or if it's negative, no, he or she is not or isn't. How about plural forms pronoun for we or they? So if you look here, okay, we or they are going to school now. Okay, for negative, we or they are not. Or if you contract it, it will become aren't going to school now. You ask question to people, are we going to school now? Or are they going to school now? So if the response is positive, yes, we are. If the response is negative, no, we aren't, or no, we are not. Alright, okay, so this one you have to remember later on. Okay, next thing, now, okay, based on the explanation earlier, now you need to try to complete this exercise given using present simple or present continuous of the verbs in the brackets. So here is the first dialogue. So it's between A and B. So A, why are you in such a hurry? What time, blank, the train to Brighton leave? Okay, so B answer, at 9 p.m. But I, blank, want to be at the train station at 6 o'clock because I, blank, meet my friend Sally. So the first dialogue, A, the verb given is live, and B, the verb given is want and meet. So how are you going to change this according, okay, with using present simple or present continuous? Okay, number 2. So A said, whose suitcase is this? So B answered, it's Timothy's. He, blank, stay with us for a few days. And then A asked again, really? Where is he now? B, he's outside with Larry. They, blank, wash the car. Larry, blank, always wash the car on Sundays. So there are few verbs given for you here. So here, B, the first blank is stay, second blank is wash, and the third blank is always wash. Okay, question number 3. A, hey Mary, can you explain this text to me? I, blank, not understand it. B, not now Kevin, I, blank, work. A, oh Mary, you, blank, never helped me. So the verbs given for you in the third question is, the first one is not understand, second one is work, and the third one is never help. And the last question, A. Why blank the children blank cry? B. Because they can't find their cat. They blank think someone took it. A. Their cat is outside. It blank sleep next to the garage. So the verbs given for you to change, either it's in simple present simple or present continuous, is okay. The first one is cry, second one is think, and the third one is sleep. Okay, and your last task would be, okay, for you is to write one sentence to show the usage of present simple and present continuous. Okay, one sentence each. One sentence for present simple and one sentence for present continuous. So altogether you need to come up with 2 sentences. Okay, for this one you need to post your sentence in the Padlet board. Okay, on the Padlet board, in the Padlet link I will post in your WhatsApp group. So make sure you complete this task and you need to post. The example for this one I will show you in the Padlet later on. Okay, so if you have any question on how to post a sentence on the Padlet board, you can always PM me. Alright? Okay, so if there are no question, please write down your notes and finish the exercises given, and then after that take pictures of the work you have done and post it on the Google link I will send later on in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so you need to finish all of the tasks given to you before 10 o'clock in the morning. So please look at your clock. Okay, so please look at your watch. Okay, time is ticking. Please don't waste your time. It's until 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock the link of the Google link will be closed. Okay, the link of the Google link will be closed, so I don't want you to waste your time and do other things first. Okay, alright, so you need to finish your task within the time given. So if there's anything, you can just message me, no problem. Alright.